Hey y'all, welcome to the Neighborhood News with Real Estate Katie. This is our weekly show where we showcase different neighborhoods across the greater Phoenix area. Find us and previous shows on our YouTube channel. Our handle is at Team EvoAZ. I hope you enjoy the show.
Good morning. What's up, everybody? And welcome. I am so excited, as I always am, on Monday mornings to share yet another community with you. So if you're just joining me now and you haven't been with us for the last 93 communities, this is the Neighborhood News, where I'm here every Monday, unless it's a holiday, talking about another neighborhood around town, giving you the juicy bits. And sometimes I throw in my personal opinion. Today, I'm going to do that, because this particular area is an area that my research is showing is the next hotspot, or one of the next hotspots. It does have a lot of ingredients that we look for when we are pinpointing hotspots, and that is another conversation for another video or a private message. So if you have any questions about that, or if you maybe are in the market right now and you're wanting to get into something that's affordable, but that you know is going to gain equity, let's chat about it, and I will share with you the details of that research. So if you don't know, it's Real Estate Katie here with Team EvoAZ, and let's dive right into it. We are headed to Laveen today in the zip code 85339. We're going to talk about Laveen Commons. Let me share my screen and get started with some history here. So this particular area is in the, let me just bring my screen up here a little bit. Oh no. All right, here we are. Hopefully you guys can see this. I know I'm always like fiddling around with all these tabs, and then they switch their direction on me and all this sort of stuff. So sorry about that. Anyway, let's dive right in. Baseline and 51st Ave, or Dobbins and 51st Ave, whichever one you want to call it. It's kind of right smack in the middle here. And again, it is Laveen Commons. So just a little bit of history about Laveen. If you didn't know, the Laveen cowbells, comprised of women from ranching and dairy families in Laveen, were dedicated to advancing the beef industry. Originating from the Arizona cowbells established in Douglas in 1938 with the aim of fostering goodwill and camaraderie among the wives and mothers of cattlemen in Cochise County. The Laveen cowbells initially operated as a local service group, organizing social events and picnics. Over time, their mission expanded to include the promotion of beef products within the industry. In 1947, Laveen women established their own chapter, and by 1949, the group had achieved a statewide organization. In 1956, the Laveen cowbells actively participated by affixing 138,000 Beef for Father's Day stickers to envelopes sent by various banks and businesses. So just a little bit of history on the Laveen area, talking about the Laveen cowbells. Let's jump right into what is available in this area in terms of housing. So we are looking at single family residences. We've got single story and we've got two story in this particular neighborhood. Right now, at this time, there are two properties that are available in this particular community, and they are ranging from 2006 to 2010 builds, from 475,000, which is one of them, to 715,000, which is the other. Today, we are going to talk about the property, we're going to feature the property on Coles Road, and that is listed by Hog Partners. That property is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story home, clocking in at 2,535 square feet. So 2,535 square feet. Good and spacious, guys. That is such a great square footage. The approximate lot square footage is just about 8,000. So decent sized lot as well. I mean, it's not super tiny, not overly huge. So what does that mean? Probably doesn't have a ton of maintenance to go along with it, right? So that can be a plus, especially for us busy mamas out there. The builder is Mary Kay. Let's check out some of the photos here. All right, so got some nice stacked stone in the front. It's got really cute curb appeal. I love the hidden entry where you've got to go somewhat deep in to get into that entry. It's not just kind of like right out there. I really think that is cool. I like how you have to kind of go in there. beautiful floors. And then we have a very nice spacious living area, very open. Love the kitchen. I love that island. It looks like you can put a bunch of stools up to there. There's a little sort of buffet area for more serving space. You got a walk-in pantry. Very nice cabinets, the shaker style upgraded. You get a nice a traditional subway tile backsplash there. Very pretty with the colors that a lot of people like in that kitchen and living space. Now we are moving into the primary bedroom here, and it looks like we have an exit to perhaps a balcony. And then we have a separate tub and shower. We've got a garden tub, one of those nice big tubs, nice big soaking tubs. Gotta love those. You got double sinks in the primary bath. You got a water closet. You got raised panel doors, bull nose countertops. And then your walk-in closet, and looks like they got a little bit of shelving in there, drawers, things like that, which is, gosh, that's so nice. Those pull-out drawers. Look at the shoe rack. That's cool. I could use one of those. That's a great idea. We've got an indoor laundry here. It looks a little bit larger than most, and it has a shelf for all of your laundry things. Looks like it's got a folding table there too, which is very nice. I get a lot of feedback about laundry rooms. And, oftentimes families, that makes sense, right? We have so much laundry to do when we have a bunch of kiddos. Oftentimes family like a little bit more space in the laundry room, whether it be for folding or, for laundry organization. It's just nice to have a little bit of extra space in there. And there's your half bath, bedroom 2, or perhaps den. I don't know. I like it when they label the photos, because sometimes depending on the angle of the picture, it can be a little bit difficult to tell exactly what it is. We don't have labels in this particular listing. Labels are so helpful. Keep that in mind for those of you who are looking at listing properties down the road. Labels, labels, labels. Very helpful to buyers too. This is the guest bath. We got one sink in there. I like the separation between the sink and the tub and potty area. That's always nice, especially if you have a couple of kids and they are getting ready at the same time for school in the morning. This makes it a little bit easier to manage that. Very nice space. Looks like we have a pretty large room here, additional living room. It is most likely the loft, a very large loft. Oh, yep, there it is. Again, I wish it was labeled, but yeah, looks like a loft. It's pretty spacious. And there we have the back patio, which is nicely covered. I love it when they have such a nice big canopy over it, and the sides as well. It does create a bit more shade, which we obviously very much appreciate in the summertime. Love the pavers out back there. Looks like it's a very low maintenance backyard. You've got the gravel, couple of trees, but you just pop some drips on those and away we go. We don't have to worry too much. So there we have it, guys. That property is on Coles Road. And again, that is in Laveen Commons. That one is available right now. Let's talk about the HOA just a little bit. We got a biking and a walking path in there. It is managed by Bridlewood Community and also City Property Management. And it is approximately $96 a month for that HOA. Your schools are going to be Laveen Elementary District and Phoenix Union High School District. Check down in the show notes. I do have a link to a website where you can look up absolutely any school. It doesn't even have to be in Arizona. It can be across the country, and you can get a bunch of information on that particular school, including the ratings. So if school is a really big deal for you guys, check out that website. It's very, very helpful. Let's see what is in the area. Obviously, I mean, I didn't mention this when we were looking at the map, and I totally should have. The 202 that just went in recently. Okay, so this lower 202 here, that comes underneath Ahwatukee and back around to the Laveen area. First of all, it's extraordinarily convenient. I'm so glad that they put it in. But this particular community is really close to that 202. So you're just under a mile to the 202, which is really convenient. You're also only 11 miles from downtown Phoenix. Now, if you haven't been to downtown Phoenix lately, it's so cool. It's got such a special vibe down there. There's so much to do just in terms of entertainment. I love museums. My son loves museums, so we love the museums there. Also the restaurants. They got some really good restaurants. I'm trying to think of the one that I went to a couple of weeks ago. Gosh, I wish I could off the top of my head, but it was excellent. We went there for a business dinner and didn't leave for like 3 hours, but very, very good. And the vibe, like I said, the vibe is it just can't be beat. It's a pretty cool downtown. So check out downtown Phoenix. I will have the link here in the show notes for you to make it easier for you to check it out. You are also close to the National Trail to San Juan Lookout. Now, I have never been here, but I heard that it was pretty awesome. I'm a huge fan of South Mountain. I love South Mountain, love hiking, love just being in that particular area. This community is not far at all from South Mountain. You can get there so quickly. So it's great if you love nature, if you love to hike, mountain bike, that kind of thing. Check out San Juan Lookout. I will have the link in the show notes. I have heard phenomenal things about it. Apparently, the views are just stunning. It's very, very close. So get on out there if you're looking to get some activity out in our beautiful sunshine. And then lastly, of course, we have to talk about the Gila River Resort and Casino that is in the area. I've heard a lot about this one. I haven't been to Gila River. Maybe I did. Maybe I watched a show there. Yeah, I think I did see a concert there back in the day, but haven't been there in quite some time. So I haven't checked out any of the new things that they have happening over there. But if you are a casino person, definitely check it out. It is a cool casino. What we have coming up in the area, and this is actually one of those details that I told you about in the beginning of the show, that is part of the ingredients as to why I'm thinking this is the next hot area to come, is they have development in the area that's really, really important for the health of that area. And this particular plan for the 300-acre Laveen development, this article came out at the beginning of December 2023. Yeah, December 6, 2023. So fairly recent. Talking about plans for the nearly 300-acre master planned Gila Foothills development in the Laveen area of South Phoenix. It has received new updates and are readying for the first round of the approval process before the city. A resort component that had been removed from the original plan has now been added back in. Other components for the site near 51st Ave and Estrella Drive include an auto mall, a hospital, apartments, and single-family homes. So keep an eye on that one, guys. Looks pretty interesting, and that is coming soon. Looks like they got a little bit of work to do before they get there. And last but not least, I love to talk about local small businesses, and Extreme Construction is on my radar today. Check them out. They are a full-service family-owned remodeling company that started in Arkansas and relocated to Arizona in 2021. They bring a bit of the southern charm to the desert. They go above and beyond extreme service quality, their little tagline there, with over 27 years in the construction industry. So check out Extreme Construction. Kim Carroll is a member of Mom Nation AZ, and we absolutely love having her in the group. Thank you so much, Kim. And that about does it, guys. That is Laveen Commons. If you want to check out any of the previous episodes that we've done on, like I said, I think we're up to 93 or 94 neighborhoods at this point. I don't know, but we're breaking 100 here pretty soon. Check out our YouTube site or our YouTube channel. It is at Team Evo AZ. That is our handle. Scroll down just a little bit. You will see the neighborhood news playlist. If you prefer to listen to it podcast style on your favorite podcast platform, do a quick search for Arizona Real Estate Radio. And there you can connect with the neighborhood news and all of our shows. We do a monthly market update, which has a lot of in-depth insight and statistics that are pertinent to our market here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. We do talk about some national stats because they are important, but we're mainly focused on what's going on here, not what's going on everywhere else. So that is just one example of the many different shows and all of the education and content that we have on our podcast channel and also on our YouTube channel. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye.